Hey everybody, this is Lois Griffin from Family Guy. You're watching Clips and Quips.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Boaz Frankel at the Clips and Quips offices, and this is the first ever weekly webcast. We're going to be doing these every week, so make sure to check back every Monday for a new episode. Now, first off, I'd like to thank our sponsor for this episode, Furilla. Now, what exactly is Furilla, or a Furilla? Stay tuned and you'll find out in a bit. But first off, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Now, I'm not talking about the original movie, and I'm also not talking about the remake. I'm talking about the new prequel to the remake that is in theaters now. It's called Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Beginning. And I got a chance to chat with Jordana Brewster, who's the star of this installment.
You're so minty fresh.
I am.
Wow.
I'm ready.
Now, that might seem like a slightly unorthodox way to start an interview, but what you don't know is that Jordana Brewster just shoved a handful of mints in her mouth.
Are you a fan of horror films?
I am. I do. I love horror films.
Any favorites?
I loved the others. I loved The Ring. I loved the Twin Peaks series. That freaked me out. That gave me nightmares as a teenager. Not as a teenager, as a kid. Like serious nightmares.
I have to watch those.
Yeah, you should.
So for this film, you were one of the first people cast.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I was reading that, so there are a lot of reading going on with you and, like, the guy who play your boyfriend.
Right.
So what's that like when you're, meeting so many people every day and reading with people?
It's weird because you still, no matter what, when you're cast, you still feel like you're being auditioned. Because the producers are still there and the director's there, so you're still worrying. You're still, like, going, oh, do they think I suck? And, like, I wonder if I'm doing this wrong. And
because if lots of people don't work, they're like, well, maybe it's her.
Yeah, totally. So you're always kind of worried that, like, they're re-auditioning you. So it's still stressful. And then it's also kind of disheartening because, like, you see how random auditions are and, like, how they can be like, I don't like that guy's hair, and that guy's, a little off in terms of, and you see how meticulous they can be in terms of, like, it's just so arbitrary, and you're like, oh my god, I can't believe I've ever gotten a job ever. Because it's just weird to be on the other side. It's very strange.
Wow.
I have to say.
And then after it was all cast, they sort of took you all down to Austin, like 2 weeks early.
Yes, they
so you
did.
could hang out.
We had to hang out.
We had to hang out.
And we had to go out to nice restaurants and hang out together. And we rehearsed also, and we tried to figure out, like, some backstory because we wanted the audience to care about us, because otherwise, if you don't care about us, you don't care whether we live or die, and then you don't care whether, Leatherface gets us, and then what's the point of watching the movie? I mean, the effects are great, but you want that extra, investment in the characters, I think.
Right.
So we worked hard to make our relationships believable.
And also, you were filming this, like, in the dead of winter, and it's supposed to be summer.
Yeah.
Which, you always read this about movies, and you're like, who scheduled this?
Well, I was happy because the summer in Texas is like 100 degrees or more.
Wow.
So I was like, I'm so happy we're not doing that. But on the other hand, at night, it was really cold, and the AD was making us, there's this trick which doesn't work where they make you chew ice, and then they think the smoke's not going to come out of your mouth, and you...
Oh, right. Yeah.
And that didn't work, but they were like, Jordana, okay, we're about to shoot, like, you need to chew ice. And I was like, I hate you so much. But so if you see some smoke, like, billowing out of our mouths on night scenes, it's because it was like 20 degrees outside and I'm wearing a halter top.
Wow.
Yeah. But I'd take that before I take, like, the 120 degree weather in Texas, because that's worse, I think.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Man, well, thanks a lot for chatting.
Thank you very much.
I'm looking forward to seeing the movie.
I hope you do.
Now, it sounds like Jordana just had a southern accent. Let's watch it again.
I hope you do.
Yeah, she totally had a southern accent there. Now, to be totally honest, I didn't see the movie because I'm just sort of afraid of scary movies. Now, one of my favorite shows on television right now is The Office on NBC, and I got a chance to talk to the cast a while ago, and you can see that interview in the clip section of the website. But one thing we never aired is this portion where I sort of auditioned to play the part of an intern on the show. It got a little awkward, which is probably why we never aired it, but here it is right now.
Boaz, get in and we'll see how you look. Like,
Yeah,
in
come on
context of
in.
the
Let's
cast.
see what.
Ladies and
Can
gentlemen,
we get the whole cast?
Can we get the whole
Ray?
cast?
Yeah, it's
in?
kind of nice.
Come on in, Ring.
the reveal of Boaz.
We're gonna
Boaz,
do.
the intern.
We're gonna
Main
improvise.
character.
We're
Look,
gonna-
we're gonna improvise a scene.
Okay, we're auditioning Boaz. We're auditioning Boaz for the role of new intern.
Okay.
This is how our desks are set up in the show, too.
And this is how we always are. It doesn't look staged or artificial at all. We're always all facing a camera like that.
Yeah.
It feels very real.
Very presentational.
And we are going to.
Making your way through the world today takes everything you got.
That's our theme song.
Right.
So we now are going to do an improv in which we're all going to play our characters. This is Dwight. This is Pam. This is Jim. I'm Ryan the temp. And Boaz is new intern.
Right.
Okay.
And we're all going
Do
to.
I have a name or?
Phil.
Your own name.
Phil.
Dexter.
You are
Phil.
Phil the intern. And we're going to see how Boaz does as a member of the office.
We're going to see how Phil does.
Okay.
Right. We're going to
Okay.
see how Phil fits into the office. So, start.
Okay, hey Phil, go fax these.
Oh, sure.
Phil, come back. Don't fax those.
Phil, faxing's my job.
Oh, sorry.
Nice
Pam.
job, Phil.
It's all right.
Here they are.
Phil, did you hear? She just said it's her job, Phil.
Well, I gave her the
You want to
papers.
get fired?
Sorry.
You'll be fired. Fired.
Yay, Boaz!
Nice work.
Well, that was
We
really
will
great.
send this tape to Greg Daniels
Yeah,
and see
we'll
how it
see
works
how
out.
I really felt that energy, though.
Did you?
That was good.
Yeah, I haven't heard from those guys since. But by now you're probably wondering all about Furilla, our sponsor for this week's episode. So let me pop this guy out of its package and I'll show you. But while I'm doing this, I think it's about time you guys learned more about the people behind this guy. Based in Portland, Oregon, Furilla Industries is at the forefront of new scientific frontiers. Furillas like this one may seem like friendly, regular furry cyclops, but in fact, they're the products of our state-of-the-art mutation laboratory. Through careful genetic manipulation, our scientists have engineered dozens of breeds of Furilla, from jungle print to underwater varieties. Our lab technicians have also developed a unique process in which our Furillas are set into suspended animation, so that they may be shipped to our customers across the globe. Isn't it time you ordered a genetically engineered furry playmate? Go to Furilla.com and adopt one today. And now you know all about Furilla. If you want to get a Furilla of your own, send me an email at gimme@clipsquips.com. The first 3 people to send me an email with the subject line, I want Furilla, will win a Furilla. And that's the end of this, our first weekly webcast ever. Make sure to tune in next Monday for another fun episode. Next week, Rupert Grint, who plays Ron Weasley in the Harry Potter series, will be here. Thanks again to Furilla. And also, we always want to hear from you guys if you have questions, comments, suggestions, complaints. If you don't like this shirt that I'm wearing, you can write in, let me know, at boaz@clipsquips.com. That's me, I'm Boaz. So, thanks to Furilla. Do you want to say bye, Furilla? Bye! And I'll see you guys later.